All right, so you're looking to start a service business in 2024 and you want to know what are the best ways for you to do it. Okay, now it could be an HVAC company, a flooring company, roofing, solar, pressure washing. It doesn't really matter. If this is your plan and you're watching this video right now, well, I'm going to share with you my personal tips on the best things and the most important things that you should keep in mind when you're starting your business. So let's get started. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Lior Vaknin. I'm a business coach focused on helping service business owners grow and scale their companies by mastering lead generation. Okay, I've helped dozens, over 100 service business owners make millions online by mastering this skill. And what I put down some notes that will help you basically learn from other people's mistakes and see the shortest path for success in this industry. All right. So first of all, if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to hit the like and subscribe. And of course, let me know down in the comment section below if you want to see more videos like this one. So let's get started. First things first, first advice, instead of starting from scratch, think of buying a business. Okay. This is maybe the most important thing. A lot of people think, oh no, I want to start my own business. I want to start everything from scratch. I don't think that this is the best way, to be honest. I think that if I, with all my knowledge and my experience, if I would to open a service business in 2024, the first thing that I would do is look for an existing business and take over that. Why? Several reasons. Maybe the most important factor is building your online assets. Okay, and what I mean by that, building the website takes time. Building your Google business profile, this is something that takes verification. Okay, this is something that takes time. Sometimes it could take weeks, but sometimes it could take months. Getting your Google guaranteed, Google local service ads approved. This is something that, again, sometimes it could take weeks, but sometimes it could take months. Getting your Google ads, if you're in industries like garage door service or locksmiths, and maybe in 2024, Google ads will require verification for more service businesses. So all these things take time, and time is the most valuable resource. Okay. Now, if you could take a half functioning business and just turn that around and take that, it would be a quicker way for you to start seeing real money. Okay. Now, where do you go? Where do you even find businesses like this? So first option is you have Biz Buy Sell. Okay. This is maybe the largest platform to find businesses that you can buy. You can go on to Facebook groups. You can go to online forums. You can ask friends. Start putting yourself with the mindset that right now what you're looking for is to buy a business. And so energy flows where, how does that go? Where attention goes, energy flows, right? So the same way here. If you're focusing right now instead of starting a business, you're focusing on buying a business, you will find these opportunities basically knocking on your doorstep, and you will see several businesses and you will know, okay, this is what I want. This is my budget. This is what I want to do. Now, people think, let's say that you have, I don't know, like a business that's doing $250,000 a year. Okay. And they want to sell for 3-4x their profit. Okay. So let's say their profit is 100, they're selling it at $400,000. there's something called seller finance. Okay, that means that you don't have to come up with the money out of pocket. You need to put in $400,000. If you want to understand more about seller finance, I'm not the best person, but I've interviewed for my podcast, for the Local Service Mastery podcast, I interviewed Austin Josie, who's a private equity investor, and this is what he does. And sometimes he can come up with deals that he comes up with $0 to the deal, and he's able to buy these cash producing assets and businesses. So I'm going to link this up somewhere in the video. Go ahead and watch my interview with Austin to learn more about seller finance and how this is maybe an opportunity for you. Okay? Now, this is number one, buying a business and not starting it from scratch. Number two, if you're not from the industry, partner up with a technician and you should master the operation and marketing. And if you are coming from the industry, meaning that you were a technician and you're married or you're in a serious relationship, bring up your significant other and have them run that part of the business, okay? Now, why am I saying this? Because when you're teaming up with someone, it's not just 2x, this could be 5x or 10x the performance, okay? If I were to start a service business, this is known that I'm the marketing guy. This would be my responsibility. I'm not going to waste another 3, 4, 5, 10 years to master the skill of knowing how to open a faucet or how to change an HVAC system or to clean the ducts or whatever the service business may be. I want to partner up with someone who's master at that part of the business, and I'm going to master the lead generation part. So this would be under my responsibility. Now, if you're that person you're the technician who's already fed up with the working for someone else, bring on your wife to this journey, okay? Because what you're building, this is gonna be a wealth producing asset for all of you, for your kids, and hopefully for your grandkids as well. So again, team up with that person. If you're not that guy, it's an opportunity. You just need to find the right partner. And how do you find the right partner? Who's the right partner? Well, I've went through my fair share of failed business partners in life. I got screwed over millions of dollars. But, and that's a very big but, all these things, they taught me lessons. And so even if these partnerships would just go south, you would break up, you would learn so much. You would learn about dynamics of how to work with partners. You would learn about how to protect yourself in your next partnerships. You would learn about the trust and how you would want to partner up with someone his strong suits are your weaknesses. So there's a lot of things, and those are things that I don't know if I can convey and if I can really transfer in a short 5, 10, 15 minutes video. But take all these things as lessons. So even if you're going to lose hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars, those are all lessons. It's okay. This is a journey. Life is a journey. And as long as you're taking these journeys and you're not quitting, you're not like, okay, my business failed, my partnership failed, I'm going back to the 9 to 5. Hell no. You're like, okay, I learned from this. Next time I'm going to get smarter. This is what I'm going to do better next time. There's no way in the world you're going to fail. No way. Okay? So this is my second thing, okay? Is partner up with someone who's master And if you're the master, bring on your significant other. Now, one of you guys is going to master the operational or more the technical aspects. But if you're watching this, you need to master lead generation. This is maybe the most important part of the business, okay? The first one is knowing how to do the job and selling the client on the work. And the second thing is learning how to generate leads. I can't emphasize this enough. I have business owners who spent tens and sometimes even hundreds of thousands of dollars on different marketing agencies. Everyone overpromise and tell them, oh yeah, don't worry, I can do this, I can do that. And they've spent years of their life just falling for this. You can't delegate this part of your business before you know how to do it yourself. By the way, just a quick plug. This is what I do, okay? Our program, Local Service Mastery, trains and teaches service business owners how they can generate their own leads themselves. Why we do it? Because we were a marketing agency, but we saw time and time again how business owners would come to me frustrated, almost in tears, sharing their horror stories working with marketing agencies. And I said, okay, enough is enough. I'm going to show you how simple it is for you to know how to do it yourself. So make sure that you take this part as serious as you can and treat it with the utmost respect, and just know that this is the most important part of a service business, is knowing how to generate leads. Okay? I can't emphasize this enough, guys. You need to know how to generate leads. Now, if you're not partnering up with anyone and you want to try to do it all by yourself, okay. Still, you would have to know how to do it yourself. Later on, definitely you can delegate it. We focus in our program on delegating it into virtual assistants. But the first part of it is you knowing how to generate your leads yourself. Okay? So this is crucial. Another part, I haven't wrote it, but this just come to mind. Focus on high ticket services. I have a lot of locksmith companies that I work with. Okay, and locksmiths, their average tickets are, I would say, like $150 to $250. In our day and age, with the cost of Facebook ads, with the cost of Google ads, in some of these industries, you can barely make any profit after accounting for the cost per for the ads, and then you have technicians and labor and so on, and you have like so much competition. Don't go into a industry where the tickets are low. Go to high tickets. Go to solar, go to roofing, go to general contractor, kitchen remodeling. Go to where the tickets are in the tens of thousands of dollars, okay, or minimum like $4,000 to $5,000. Like if you have like garage door and locksmith, definitely garage door. Yeah, the leads are pricier, but the average tickets are also higher. So go to where the average ticket, the average client pays for a service, minimum like thousands of dollars. If you can, tens of thousands of dollars. And another piece of advice, go where there's not a lot of people in that industry and it's harder to get in. And what are industries that are harder to get in? It's where the states that it operates require licensing. Okay? For HVAC, almost every state requires you to have a license. If you're an electrician, it requires you to have a license. Roofing, solar, a lot of these industries and a lot of states require you to have a license, okay? Either a GC license or whatever it is. Now, the more license, the more complexity it has, the fewer the competitions, the fewer the competitors are in this industry, okay? So if everyone can do cleaning, well, like everyone can start a service business or pressure washing. Okay, so go into where it's harder to get in, because then you'll have a blue ocean. You'll have very, very easy way for you to master and dominate a market. Okay. Next up, commit to 5 to 10 years minimum before thinking of selling. It's not flipping, e-commerce website. It's not anything like that. If you are thinking of starting a service business in 2023, 2024, you need to commit to minimum of 5 to 10 years. Nothing shorter than this. Okay? This is what private equity companies, when they are buying a service business, this is what they're looking at, their trajectory for turning a company up. This is what you need to commit. If you can't commit to this, don't go in. Don't go in. Now, what will happen? Most likely, if you do things correctly, is after you reach that 5-10 year mark, you would understand that you don't want to sell. Why? Because service businesses is not something you sell. This is a cash producing asset. And this is something that if you know how to operate correctly, this is something that could build for yourself and your family. It could build generational wealth. People use the cash flow from the business to either buy more service businesses to produce more cash and reinvest the profits into real estate and other ventures. Okay, so again, come with the mindset for a minimum of 5 to 10 years. Otherwise, I wouldn't go into starting a service business. Things take time, guys. You need to be patient. I know a lot in our day and age, again, going on YouTube, here's how I built in 12 months, I built a 7-figure company. Those are rare cases. Okay? But if you play your cards right, and Bill Gates, who I despise because of everything that he does, but anyway, he has a very beautiful saying that I use very often, which is people overestimate what they can do in a year and underestimate what they can do in 20. So play the game for a marathon, play the long game, and you will see the beauty in starting a service business. Okay? Next up, build a brand. This will be your biggest asset. Okay? I work with so many businesses that don't focus on this. They're like, I don't care about this. Let me just try to dominate Google ads or Facebook ads and just like learn the tactics. And I have businesses that I work with that were able to get them into $15 to $25 million a year businesses. So you can technically build a big business, but they're very vulnerable to any change in the market. If Google Ads right now does a massive change or they shut down their account, they're screwed. They're absolutely screwed. If their Facebook ads, like if whatever venue you're at, like if you're not building a brand, you're at the mercy of all these big companies. Now, when you're building a brand, all of a sudden, people recognize you in your local market. People refer to you. People see your vans out because all your vans are branded. Your technicians are giving a top-notch service. You're thinking of yourself as a brand, and you have returning customers. So you're not just relying on that one avenue that it's a house of cards. So again, build and think like a brand. Think that you are, and what is a brand? A brand is a promise. A brand is a promise that whenever someone is calling ABC flooring, they know that they'll get the best service in the industry. Okay? And I'll add another thing. Don't compete for price. Your MO shouldn't be, I'm going to be the cheapest. You can, but it's a very, very hard game to play, and it should come with a lot of money in advance if this is the game that you want to play. You should compete with the top service someone can get in your industry. And then you can charge a premium, not just the average prices. Okay? Another thing, hire your own technicians. Avoid doing it the Israeli style. Okay? Now, I'm Israeli. I would say 80% of my students in my programs are Israelis. And what is the Israeli way? The Israeli way is starting a business, a service business, whether it's garage door, locksmith, roofing, whatever it is, and then working with subcontractors that you're paying these subcontractors between 30 to 60% of the job. Okay? Now, why do people choose to do it? Because you don't have overhead. Okay? You're only paying for whatever job you're bringing to the table. And you don't need to give them cars necessarily. You don't have to give them tools. They're like independent contractors. Now, this might look good and be good on paper, but you can't scale a business like this. You can't. It's almost impossible. And it's bad practice because you can't control the quality of work that these people bring. You can't control, it's very hard to control whether these people would steal your clients and open up their own shop. There's so many variables in this that I can see how it makes sense for people, but I also advise you not to go that route. If you're just starting, you and your partner, you're the only one who are going to do the job until you master the skill of lead generation, until you know how to generate your own leads. Now, once you do, then you can bring on one technician and you can control the flow because you know how to generate leads. So you can control the flow. Beautiful. So now you're controlling the flow. You see that the operation, everything goes smoothly from the lead coming in, answering the phone, booking them, doing the work. Everything works perfectly. Beautiful. Then you can increase your ad spend. Then you can buy another van. So you're doing it gradually, but you're building a healthy company. Now, even if you're thinking about selling, which again, I'm saying you never want to sell a service business, but even if at the end of the day you'd want to sell, when you have your own employees, it's a different game for whoever is going to buy the business than someone, oh yeah, I'm working with a bunch of subcontractors. You don't have anything tangible to sell. All right? So this is it. And the last thing is remember to enjoy it. Okay? Life is a journey. Life is a journey. And you are about to embark on an amazing journey. Amazing journey. It's going to be ups and downs. It's going to be tough times. It's not going to be smooth sailing all the way. But there is nothing like the entrepreneurial journey. It's the best thing in the world. I love it almost like more than anything else. Obviously, I have kids, so it's like there are things above it. But right now, we're on a Sunday night and I'm working. But I don't feel like I'm working. And same thing goes for you. You're starting something. It's like it's having a baby. starting a business. It's having your own little baby. So remember to enjoy it. Enjoy also the bad time. Enjoy the learning process in it, because you're always going to learn. And invest in yourself. Whether it's books, okay, like books like Built to Sell or eMyth, coaching programs, whether it's Local Service Mastery or others. Invest in seminars, invest in your own growth, because if you want your business to grow, you need to grow. And it's the best thing in the world. And this is something that if you play your cards right and if you play it long enough, you will be able to build generational wealth and hopefully a business that you can be proud of and leave for your kids and grandkids. So I hope and I wish you the best of luck in your journey. This is very, very exciting. I'm excited for you. Even though I'm not seeing you, I don't know you, I'm excited for you that you're about to embark on this amazing journey. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like and subscribe for more videos like this. If you want to learn more about Local Service Mastery and about my program, there's going to be a link down in the description below. And just enjoy it, man. Just enjoy this beautiful journey that you're on. And that's it. I'm going to see you here in the next one. Peace.